Alright guys, welcome to the video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a gas mileage test of the MPT 87 octane tune for the 3.7 liter V6 Mustang. So I'm obviously in my Mustang right now, and I've already got gas for the vehicle before I got on the road. And if you guys don't know how this video is working, I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown right now. Basically what I do is I check in at the top of every hour. So right now we're doing our first check-in, and I've already reset my first computer. So my trip 1 computer was reset as soon as I first got onto the interstate. As soon as I was getting on ramp, I reset that, and right now we're getting around 35 miles to the gallon, and I've been on the road now for about 15 minutes around now, and it's looking pretty good. But I also do set another trip computer. Now if you guys have seen any of my other videos, I actually use a trip 2 computer, but in this case we're not actually going to use that because I'm actually calculating the gas mileage for an entire year with this car. So like I said, with me using the trip 2 computer with that, we're not going to be using that. We're just going to be using the other computer. The only difference with using that computer is obviously you guys won't be able to see how many miles I've really driven on that timer. And like I said guys, I did set that first trip computer as soon as I first got onto the highway here. So now we're going to go ahead and do, since I decided to wait to really get it out of traffic because I was doing some slowing and speeding up and whatnot, wasn't a little bit of traffic. So now we're going to go ahead and set the second trip computer here and go ahead and start getting our calculations on that. Alright guys, all I have to do now is basically go ahead and sit back and just go ahead and put it on cruise control. Like I said, in these tests, especially if you've seen other videos, you know that I only do about 3 miles over the speed limit. I use cruise control for the most part. It helps me stay out of a ticket. One, only doing 3 miles an hour over the speed limit. And that's another reason why a lot of people ask, how do you get such good gas mileage? I know a lot of people for some reason feel the need to do 15, 20 over the speed limit, and they're like, why do I have 3 tickets already? They've only had the license for like 2 years. And they're like, how do you get such good gas mileage? I only get 25 out of mine on the highway. And I'm just like, well, your foot's down half the time anyways. Mine really isn't. So like I said, I only do 3 miles over the speed limit, and we're still getting pretty good numbers. But not all I have to do is just go ahead and sit back and go ahead and sit down for the drive. So we've now been on the road for about an hour. We are in Greensboro, North Carolina. We're actually passing A&T State University. It's a nice HBCU here in North Carolina. Just some stuff to note before we actually get into the gas mileage talk, because it's really annoying because, as you guys know, it snowed a couple of days here in North Carolina. And I clean my car before I go up because I just like to have a clean car. You want to travel with a clean car. So there's some puddles on the floor, on the pavement, and then people drive through them, and sometimes it splashes on my car. It's just really annoying. And you also have water dripping from the top of the bridges, so it's kind of pointless to clean my car. Plus there's still a ton of salt on the road, so it's something I always do, but just a little annoyed about that. But anyways, back to the gas mileage numbers. So we're getting around 32 miles a gallon here on the first trip computer. So 32 miles to the gallon on the first trip computer, an hour in, and then around 33.4-ish or 33.8. Now it's going up as I'm talking. 33.8 miles to the gallon here on the second trip computer. So we're doing still pretty good here, still around the same numbers. Everything's starting to even out, as you guys know. As soon as you first reset the computers, they're giving you all types of numbers, but everything's starting to even out now. So we're doing around 34 miles to the gallon basically. So we're doing pretty good, but I'll check in with you guys in another hour. Alright guys, so I've been on the road for about 2 hours now, and right now the numbers that we're looking at for the trip 1 computer is 32 miles to the gallon, around 32, and then the second computer that I have set is a little bit lower than that, which is surprising because usually the second computer that I set is a little bit higher, but right now it's a little lower. It's running around 31.8 miles to the gallon is what I'm getting, so basically 32. So both computers are still basically right on top of each other, so it's not like I'm getting 36 one computer and 31 the other. It's basically right even with each other. We'll be there in about another hour, and I'll go and give you guys another check-in. Alright guys, so I am now arriving here on Liberty University's campus. It looks like we got around 32 miles to the gallon. Go ahead and check these numbers real quick for you guys so I can confirm that. Yeah, so trip 1 stayed at around 31.8, and then I think trip 2 is right here at around 32.1. So guys, you know, not too bad of gas mileage. It seems like it's around the same as when I was tuned on the 93 octane, but you got to consider the fact that I did go more uphill this time, and I usually do these tests when I'm going downhill. So overall, still getting great gas mileage here, and it looks like there is still no one on campus. I actually have to work a basketball game in like an hour, so I have to get all my stuff at the car, park the car, and then go work. So that's basically my life. I'm always working, guys. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys another day.